Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was drinking water because it's important to hydrate. Um, sorry. So, welcome to Makeup Monday. It's been a long time. Part of the reason for that was that I had some mondo dental emergencies situation that lasted like an entire month. It lasted a very, very, very long time, and was awful for the most part. It, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm not a fan. Um, do not recommend at all. Um, so yeah. Hi everyone. It's me, Maiamama. This is Makeup Monday. We're live on twitch.tv/ calling up justice, and we are live on YouTube. Claudia Alick calling up justice on YouTube. uh if you like seeing me doing my thing, can you please click the like and subscribe, because I forget to ask, because um I don't know, I have my own issues. I hate saying like and subscribe, but it really does help. It makes it so that the streams that I'm getting out there, that people actually watch them. So, you know, heidi ho. Let's get started. That was just chapstick. Um like lip balm. So that wasn't like part of the thing. But I washed my face, moisturized it, put the luminizing or luminous primer onto my skin that makes my skin just sort of glow. You see how the light just hits it? And that's just for the base, so then you build up from that. So, like, gives it a little extra bit more of a natural look, but a glowing natural look. I just randomly grabbed this palette. It is the Warrior 3 by Juvia's Place, and we're gonna just make something up with that. So first I gotta put my foundation on, and we'll talk about my obsession with uh courtroom drama right now, to the extent that I am playing like um those Phoenix Wright um Capcom games where you are a lawyer, and you know take that objection, and but you're not just a lawyer, you're also like you investigate crimes and stuff like that. And the legal system is what it is. It's a game of rules and things like that, but there's like, like there's definitely like a win or a lose, and the same rules apply to everybody. And so I like that the rules apply to everyone. um just making sure that I blended all of this into everywhere. But look how, see, I put my foundation on, boop 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 boop, and my skin still glows. Let's make sure I get every little bit. Okay. Now, okay, it's summer. It is summer. There's sun out, so I use a darker concealer because my skin is darker. So I'm gonna use a darker concealer. Um, let's blend it out. My nose is itchy. Let's just blend. Hmm. So, yeah, I've been just, since our, um, you know, justice system, most of our justice systems, wherever you are located, are all mostly dependent on humans to run it. Humans that have biases and weaknesses and exploitabilities. Um, it's not like the same rules. Oh, let me know if my AC is bugging you. It's hot, so I'm leaving it on unless someone in the chat says, "Ooh, can't stand the sound." So there, see, isn't that nice? Now, like, let's say I can just go out like this. It's funny that, like, in a lot of ways, this is what would be called, like, a natural look. And I'm wearing, um, quite a bit of product on my face. But, since I'm not, you know, coloring out well, like, I would have to put something on my eyelids, because my eyelids look very normal colored. They look like me, and that's, I mean, it's very pretty, but kind of defeats the purpose, I think, of what I'm trying to do today. So I brush my eyebrows up. Eyebrows are hard, y'all. I'm not very good at eyebrows because, like, I've never I've never really plucked them. I've had them waxed a couple of times. Once for my friend's wedding, and then when I was in cosmetology school like a million years ago, um, I also had my lashes um, uh, waxed, but I don't really know how to, like, keep them shaped and stuff. They're a tiny bit thinner than they were when I was younger. Because I'm in my 40s now. So, like, there is that. Let's look at these colors. Because I just grabbed this randomly. Here are our colors. I think I'm just going to go with, like, this one. This one here. It's kind of like a mauve-y looking little pink color. Let me see if I have something else that I can put with that. I think I do. Oh, such a mess. I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I thought I had seen it on my desk. There it is. Yeah, I did. Good job, me. Okay. I really need to clean this desk off, don't I? Okay. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Ba-ba. Found it. This is matte fluid eye paint. I really, really like it. And one of these days, I will actually buy more of it. I mean, like, it lasts a really long time. And I got it from like an Ipsy box a long time ago. But they come in like all kinds of colors. And one of these days, I will buy more of it. But for now, this is what I have. This is pink. Um, and put it on real thick because I'm going to blend it out. Anyway, yeah. So I have always been a big fan of courtroom dramas, ever since I was just a just a little tiny girl. Um, like my favorite shows were like Perry Mason and Matlock, and I just really and I liked L.A. Law. I really liked L.A. Law when I was a kid. Um, like even Roz, I think rather. I think even like her demise, Catherine Pulaski, R.I.P. Her demise, um, is like a core memory for me. Like I remember her accidentally going down that elevator shaft. Like most anything. I was a kid, so like most of the like sexual innuendo and things like that went over my head. I didn't I didn't even understand what they were talking about. So like it didn't. Uh, I just liked the courtroom part. Um, and I don't think that. I mean, it was such a surprise. I don't know um, if any of you all out there remember the scene. I can just tell you about it, but to set the scene. So what happens is, um, Roz, Roz, who that's played by Diana Muldaur, um, who played Catherine Pulaski in the second season of Star Trek Next Generation. And she plays, she's talking to her like her ex. They work at the same law firm, and they're not getting along. And but they decide to like be civil. And then they push the button for the elevator, and she's standing and walking, and then she just accidentally walks and falls down the elevator shaft. And that was like, it was a really big deal. I mean, it must have been in the 80s, right? Late 80s. It was very shocking. No one was prepared for something like that to happen. For a random, for a random, uh, you know, thing like that to happen. She fell down an elevator. Like, it was, when you think about it, it's so cartoonishly, it's like ghoulish almost. Yeah, this was a good choice. Um, it's just like unbelievable that the writers like, it makes me wonder if the writers hated Roz as much as like cuz she was supposed to be one of those. I mean, it's been a long time. If you have more knowledge of Law and Order, please feel free to correct me, because I'm just I'm applying makeup right now, so I don't really have time to fact check myself. So if you have time to fact check me, please do. But it feels like she was like one of those antagonistic kind of, like Shirley that in Boston Legal that Candice Bergen played, like those kind of like, um, I came up during a time when, you know, if women showed compassion, then they would be uh, chased out, and so I don't have any compassion for anyone anytime. Those type of um, unfortunate archetypes of successful um, successful women in of a certain age, especially unmarried, divorced ones. There's just this sort of like general attitude that like the reason why they're unmarried is because of something that's wrong with them. Um, because narratively that's how some writers like to uh, uh, advertise to the audience the worth of the character. Like, is this character someone we should care about? I understand the logic. If that person has someone that cares about them, then that makes them more valuable. If there's someone that nobody cares about, then narratively, it makes it seem like, well, then nobody, then they're worthless. But that's ridiculous, only because um, your worth, you don't have to prove your worth. You just are. You just are. And that's how it works. Um, yeah, that's my opinion. Like, there's no such thing. It's a made up nonsense. I'm looking for a specific brush. Um, yeah, it's made up nonsense. Like that, like actuaries and things like that need to use, but like and I guess writers, um but in real life, there's no such thing as like how much a person is like worth. Like, we're all worth it, every single one of us. Okay. Use my finger to blend this concealer here at the top. Isn't that? That's pretty. I like it. So let's do some penciling. This is from a makeup maker that I've used. Gosh, I've used this most of my life, honestly. It's called Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, and you can get it at any place that sells Wet n Wild products, which is most places, honestly. But yeah. Okay, whoops. Slow down. I'm going too fast. Okay. Let's... Oh no, I have things missing. Well, this is not what I wanted. Because I lost my powder thingy. think I can, maybe I can use this one. I don't know. This can work. Yeah, this will work. Anyway, I was talking about Roz from LA Law and how she was a tough as bones woman with no compassion and therefore a villain, you know. Those as any divorced, childless woman of a certain age is usually portrayed, because especially then it was unimaginable. It was unimaginable that a woman could be happy and fulfilled by a career, and like a successful career, and you know, not need like to procreate to show or prove anything, right? Like they just couldn't even imagine. They're like, oh well, if they're divorced, then they're bitter and angry and because you know, being alone is like the worst thing ever. I forgot to put blush on, so we're gonna have to do that. And then, oh no! I made a little bit of a mess. Sometimes my hands go places I don't want them to go. So hold on. We're live! Oh good, I didn't get anything on the makeup. There we go. I didn't get anything on the makeup. It's a miracle. Or the sponges? Okay, that's so good. Well, I'm proud of me. Okay. This didn't make too bad of a mess. Didn't get on my notebook. No, it didn't. Got a little bit on my mouse pad. Oh, and it got on my chin. On my chinny chin chin. Okay. Let's figure out what I was doing. I was grabbing this big sponge or brush to get any excess product off of my face. Just lightly brush it off, right? Okay. Now, it's my little runny eye that is always runny, so. Ooh, I just had a good idea. Isn't that fun? Okay. Now, I forgot to blush. So, let's blush. Hello, Arthur. Here. Hello. Isn't that colorful? Oh, I did have something to use other than my finger. Okay, let's And I'm just gonna use this and blend it for a little bit. So, I was talking about what middle-aged divorced women and how in the 80s, being a middle-aged divorced woman was both extremely common and also the worst thing that could happen, like to a woman. And like that type of um, thought and narrative has, obviously carried through um, to like in a smaller, lesser degree, but still, I do think that there are writers out there who just do not, who do think that. I mean, like, here's the thing, like, uh, and this is not a surprise to any of you. I mean, it might be to some of you, but I need more here. Um, like, divorce sucks. It sucks really, really bad, and it's no fun, and nobody wants to be like a divorced person. Um, but it is not the worst thing. Hopefully, it is not. And and people grow and move and change, and and that is life. But I remember that watching TV, like, it was the worst thing that could ever happen to a woman. Not necessarily the worst thing that could happen to, like, a man. Um, but, like, well, women were seen as having, like, a clock, like an expiration date. Only a certain number of years of usability, and then they're relegated to, I don't know, a different identity. Not not wife, but grandmother, etc. And if they are none of those, then they're nothing. And they're sad spinsters, and their lives are awful. And, like, there. I want to give myself real rosy cheeks, make myself look super healthy. And also, I'm just going pink. And it's okay to put, like, a lot of blush on. I'm not putting all this blush on to look natural. Like, that's not my goal for this look. For other looks, yes, I definitely have gone for, like, a more subtle look. But, like, I'm pink today. I love it. So, okay, let's gonna. And I'm just going really light, just little short. I'm not trying to draw anything big. See? Just to define, but we're not adding, we're not, I know, we're not going for anything, giant. No big effects. See? That's it. And then we'll add a little to the corner here, and a little to the corner here, and then the best purchase I've ever made. That's not true. I've bought a lot of cool things in my life. Okay, this is right. So, but these stamps, so they're just, you can't really see, can you? Do you see that? See? So I just take that, and I put it there, and I stamp it, and it gives me a little wing. Because I suck at making it myself. And then I have two of them. One's for left, one's for right. And boom. See? Done. Let me do a little mascara. Oh wait, lips. I forgot. Let's do those first. You know, I used to avoid wearing pinks on my face for a couple of reasons. One, I grew up in, like, when I was wearing, or when my peers and I were, like, starting to wear makeup, like in the, mostly that was in the 90s. And in the early to mid 90s, light makeup of this type was not, like, it was not cool for my peers. So that's one reason. But the real big reason is that makeup back then didn't have enough pigment. So if I put something pale, you see, I like this pale pink that I have here. If I had something that pale, it would just look like I smeared white dust on my face. It was not a great look. And it really wasn't until, like, the late aughts that I started finding makeup that had a little bit more color to it. Because there were literally eyeshadow palettes that, like, my friends used that did not show up on my skin. They just didn't show up on my skin. And they didn't look good. So, like, I didn't wear a lot of makeup. I was, it was funny because, like, I was just one of those girls that didn't wear a lot of makeup. But the main reason why I was one of those girls that didn't wear a lot of makeup is because they didn't have makeup for me. Um, I wonder if there were kids, and also I grew up in Montana, and they didn't have anything for people that look like me. I wonder if any of my peers just thought I was, like, a really cool chick who, like, didn't really care that much about my looks because I was cool like that. Like, I was too cool for that. And they just didn't know it was because I didn't have any of the stuff that people need for to make themselves, made up. Like, they didn't have the hair products. I didn't have the access to the hairstylists. I didn't have um and there was no internet. I mean, okay, the internet existed, but not in a way that would have served me. That would have helped me in as a young teen. So this was just how it was, I just was um just a very pretty natural girl. Um real pretty natural girl. And I was the pretty natural girl because I had no choice. I mean, that said, there was a Sally's So I did process my hair, you know, burn the hell out of it for years to conform to certain beauty standards. Um, I don't think people realize how um, uh, just, you know, those type of comments about natural hair can really, really mess with a young kid's psyche. I mean, I have not processed my hair in probably close to a decade now, and I like my hair. I mean, it's under a cap right now, but I mean, that's why, you see, that's me loving it, is keeping it protected. It's nice and big, and I take good care of it. Um, Look at that. We did it. Hold on. I'm just using this pencil to just like fill in some of the spots where I can see more of my skin than there should be. There, see? That's all. And we're done. This is the look. I hope you like it. If you like it and you're on Twitch, click that clip button. Clip this. And if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. But yeah, this is the makeup look. Now, all right, let's get to Apollo Justice. Apollo Justice is takes place in some future of the Phoenix Wright timeline. Apparently, it's really, really big and expansive, and I haven't had enough time to like truly go over how much it is. So let's get the game ready. Hi, I'm all little now. Grab my controller. Let's see. And we're gonna turn this music off. And let's get everything I need. All of my windows correct. There we go. Whoops. Okay. So, I've been playing this for a little bit. We're, at episode 3, which is called Turnabout Serenade. Now, every game is called Turnabout something. Like, every case is Turnabout something. It's part of the thing. That's Phoenix Wright, y'all. Phoenix Wright is retired. Well, not retired. He lost his license to practice law because somebody did something tricksy and mean to him. Give me a second. Oh, it's fine. The sound is fine. If there's an issue with the sound, if it's too loud or whatever, just let me know. Okay. And this is Apollo Justice's assistant. Her name is Trucy Wright, and she is Phoenix Wright's adopted daughter. This is a magician named Valant. He's Trucy's uncle. Like a dream. And we will. Seconds. Boop. Ooh. Eek. That's true. That's very true. Trucy's biological father. Oopsie. Now we're gonna present some of the evidence to him so that he can talk to us about it. Will you tell us? No effing way. It's against all that is sacred. Okay. I just want to show him something. Look at that. I'm gonna see if there's anything else. Okay, we're just gonna fast forward through it. Okay. Let's look at that piano. Okay, so Phoenix Wright, he's right now, that's his job. Now that he's not a lawyer, he plays the piano at different bars and stuff, but he doesn't know how to play the piano. But he still ends up doing it. Doubtful. Ooh. Yeah. Stuck between the strings. What is that? Ah, well, yes, obviously it's a Switch. My Switch looks completely different. It was made by Nintendo. I thought that was funny. Cool, we got more evidence. Alright, Switch is placed in the pocket. Anything else I can look at? Contradas. that made my controller shake. Okay. Oop. That's our old pal, Detective Emma Sky. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. So, like, this was a weird twist. We have this lady who, she sings pretty songs, and she has a little boy that plays the piano and travels with her, and he's blind. But there's a twist that actually it's the singer songwriter lady who's blind, and the piano player can sing or can see. It's I don't know, y'all. That's it. That's just what happened. I didn't write the story. She loves look these snackaroos, chocolate snackaroos. They kind of look like Cheetos, but chocolate. I don't know. I don't know, but that's what she likes. These chocolate Cheetos, and you can see them. She's always eating them. Yeah, legit. Like, it's uncanny. So this was the song. Sugar, sugar, oh, that night in your embrace. When you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. So, Prosecutor Gavin is in this band. They're called the Gavineers. And they're all made up of law enforcement officers. So Prosecutor Gavin, he had a heart-shaped key ring with all of his keys on it that got stolen. So when you stole away the keys my heart held onto so tight. And then the words are pleasure, pleasure, but a fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. So that's when she did the magic thing and flew through the air. And then, whoa, whoa. Burning on in my heart, fire, burn my love away, all away. So that's when Prosecutor Gavin's guitar actually caught on fire, which was not a plan thing. It was very upsetting to him. And in the end, a bullet took, so like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away, all away. And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Toulouse's life. And up into the sky, and he went up into the sky with the guitar. So the body was found in the dressing room, but then it was stolen and put on that lift, and was found along with the little boy up on the thing, and he had the guitar that was stolen from the detective. It's very dramatic. Well, 15 feet up, please. So that's the guitar up together in the sky. It is kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence, indeed. Yeah. Or maybe a couple of people. Who knows? Like, literally don't know anything. She was also at the concert, but she was in the concert. She was watching the concert, and Apollo and Emma were outside of the dressing room when all of this happened. Yeah. Would it go with the weird thing that you found? Oh no! It's an igniter. It was it. Someone put that inside of the guitar. So, they're the same age, but Emma treats Apollo like he is a young kid, like he's Trucy's age. Trucy is 15, and he's like 24, and Emma is also 24. Phoenix Wright is 35. Have they figured out the guitar, young gungungs? Yikes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but there's they already talked about the fact that there's going to be like a tunnel that she had to get through to get up to the other side. So there's a way to travel to yeah. There's enough room. He does not like the Gavineers music at all. $5. Poor Trucy. Ha! I got a thing that getting her to talk about that. That's funny. Alright, let's... It says Gavineers Guilty as Charged tour because prosecutor Gavin and there's like a detective and they're in the band. That's the detective. Darian. I think it's Darian. That old bag opens her pie hole and wham, bam, my life goes down the chute. That is dialogue, right? Well, you can't work. That makes sense. He was literally on stage. His name is Clavier. I'm assuming Clavier Gavin. He has an older brother who's a prosecutor who did something that made it so that Phoenix Wright lost his license to practice law or something. Governors. The person who the victim of the crime is it turned out he was an undercover Interpol agent. Do you see that? Oh, Lord. I doubt it. It doesn't make any sense. He was ripping it up on stage. She's called a siren, and, yeah. Darian Cassend. Okay. And, was that fun? Little bird sounds. Let's go talk to Gavin. He's at his office. This is the prosecutor's office. Oh, that's, look, see, so you see that there's a guitar. The remnants of a guitar because his caught on fire. If we want to, here, let's watch it. I wonder if we can. Yeah, we can. So she sings the song. That's the blind kid that isn't blind. They got charged with murder. And that's the singer is the singer who's... That's about the keys getting stolen. See? That spark. Somebody clicked... It was inside the piano. So does that mean... I wonder if that means that the kid did that at least. Whoa! And then she goes down and through the tunnel and then back up. And then his guitar catches on fire because of the igniter switch. She zips up through that elevator. Or whatever that thing. And then the guitar up together into the sky. And then there's him. So that's like that's the thing. That's what happened to the guitar. And now we know that there was the click click. The governor's head office. It's the band's office. It's the prosecutor's office. Me too. I only have two screens. I don't have... Mm-hmm. He's, German? He has a lot of, random German, things peppered into his language. Ugh. Okay, I think I looked at everything. Is it really called the sound hole? If anyone knows if that's true, like, let me know if it's actually called the sound hole. Seems appropriate. I just... Yeah. That's an igniter. We already know what it is. Yeah. Kind of looks like an opal, but like, who knows? Takes that. Mm-hmm. Why are you in a band? 'Cause of women. Good lord. She was, yeah, in the backstage hallway. I remember that. you kidding me? Okay, let's... I'm gonna go to the backstage. Oh. In the wings. Oh. It does. I can see it. Can you all see it? Mm-hmm. I see it. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I know. I'll help you. I can see it right there. The guitar case was open last time, so let's take a look at it. Hey, that case. Wasn't it open before? There's the white thing. That's part of her dress. Oh no! Mm-hmm. Sorry, excuse me. She's blind. Oh, she's so sad. Because she can get around in the dark. They, the assailant cannot. She is an amnesiac. Like, she forgot. Like, she doesn't know who she is. She woke up one day and this is who she is. In a different country. She knows she's from this country, wherever this country is, but she woke up in a different country. Okay. Let's ask her about that. What? A Bolshian or Borgian? Borgininian? Cocoon. Ah. Let's see. He is very loud. And he practices being loud. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. So this is the detective agency. It changed from a detective's agency to a talent agency. And now it's anything agency. Poor Maki. Oh, wait. I forgot. Let's go... We weren't done talking to her. We need to find out why. Yes. There we go. She's unfortunately Maki comes from a country that only speaks in wingdings. Yeah, take that! Oh, that's what they look like when they're caught. Yeah. All right. What's a cure? Incuritis? That's the best disease, incuritis. A cure to incuritis. Oh. I don't think so. Who? Darian. What was that about? That was rude, right? Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. I have it like written on a document close to me so that I don't forget to say it. So I said it. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever. Because he's just thinking all of that to himself. All right. Should we keep going? What do you say? You guys want me to keep going? Let me know. Always save, always save, always save. That's what I think. I think you should always save. Alright, let's do it. I think this will take us to the end of the episode. So, it's about 2 o'clock now. Let me look at my calendar. I have lots of things to do all the time. I'm a busy gal, but let's see what I have going today. Because, like, maybe I have another hour. You know, like, maybe I have an additional hour that I can, give to you all. It looks like I do. So, how about... how about we do we'll do the rest of this episode. We'll do the trial, because the trial is actually, for me, the funnest part. I'm over propaganda and investigation and stuff, for the most part. I do love a mystery, but I like the courtroom drama, and that's what this is. This is Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, not Apollo Justice Ace Detective. Why would he say that? That's so mean. So mean. Like, you know, like, really unnecessary and unkind. He didn't need to do that. Boop. Like, why even say that? I feel like maybe he did like us. Maybe. And that's why he said, I never liked you. Because, like, that's so off the cuff, right? Who just says that? It's just like, I never liked you. Like, dang. He's very dramatic. I love that. Time to bring down a little justice, because his name is Apollo Justice. Bang! What? Maybe it's that magician guy. Ah, it is. Valent Gramier. Gramier. How could I stand to stand upon the stand? Is that what he said? Yeah. How could I stand to stand upon the stand? Oh, that's true. A glamour, a spell, a sorcery, a great illusion. That's funny. That's very funny. I have to go get in line for a ticket. Diamonds, hearts, spades, so it's all cards. Just like Grimoire. All right. It's the chief prosecutor's son. Chief Justice's son, yeah. Incuritis. Oh. Incuritis syndrome, first case in country. And there's only one cure for incuritis. The Borgian cocoon silk. I really like how that sounds. That sounds really fun and very mysterious and dramatic. Alrighty, let's do this. Incuritis. Where have I heard that before? You know. Apollo likes the funnies. And she likes the TV section. Neither one really reads the news. Maki Tobaye? He's a rock star. Now is the time for law. He's very dramatic. You know what? One of the things that I love about this game is that has its own. It does its own. What's it called? Exposition. To just let us know, like, why it matters. He's all like, say what? Sorry, I zoned out for like a second there. Hair forehead. Yeah, he was on stage. So you can see... Oh good, you can't see my mouse. There's Detective Darian. There's Gavin, Claudia. And then I don't know who that guy is. He's a third person that hasn't been named. So... That's where she's like, sugar, sugar. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Apollo, he was there too. Yeah. Voila. Perfect alibi. I mean, fair enough. It is. It is. So, like, keep in mind, this is a completely this is a in-game justice system that just is not ours. So it's not necessary to be like, that's unrealistic. That could never happen. This is fiction. It's a cartoon. It's a game. So just like, I don't know, be cool, y'all. This is definitely guilty until made innocent. Everyone is guilty of the crime. Mm-hmm. So like, mm-hmm. So we should ask him to we should ask him maybe to talk. I don't know. We don't get to choose. So like, we'll see. Maki Tobae. Tobae. What? I love you and where is the toilet? Those are the two things you need to know. Ah ha ha ha, bravo. Bad. Ah. You've never... It's a game. What? What? Proof of his innocence? What? 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 Dang, missed it. I'll get it next time. I just like those shots. So now, first we listen to the testimony, then we get to cross-examine. Oh, that's true. He doesn't... can't even read English. The bracelet gives him, like... it tells him when someone is hiding something. Proof of innocence. Nope, nope, nope. The Bourget newspaper did not report on it. Nice try. Nice try, little child. Who is actually, in fact, our client. But still, don't be lying. he got cut. Yeah, that's what they look like when they get caught. That's what it feels like too. That's why I don't. I'm not good at lying at all. Ugh. Oh, I'm supposed to say the like and subscribe stuff. Like and subscribe stuff. It does help. And I don't like saying it, but I am trying to like make a habit of it, you know? I just want to make a habit of it, so I'm just gonna do it. So it's because the lyrics are in English, she doesn't fully understand them. So look at the... I'm trying to see if I can see the difference. She's lying. We're gonna have her do it again. Here again.
Gotcha!
Another lie. Oh. Huh.
Objection!
No, he said he didn't do it. Yeah.
Objection!
Ooh. This is gonna take us a little while. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the whole trial, but I'm gonna do my best, I promise. Oh, poor little guy. Apollo Eustace. Believe I know shooting. Oh, well, that's an interesting twist. Yeah, see? Yeah. I said that. I said that earlier. No! Someone's sweating! Darian? I think it's Darian. Or maybe the magician. Who knows? I don't even know. I think so. Okay, I don't think it's Darian. I think she heard Darian's voice coming from the really loud speakers. I think that's the twist. I know. Hmm. These are lyrics. It's over. Press the switch now. Switch? That's interesting. Huh, maybe during... I don't know. Yeah, I do. I mean, I know. So let's...
Objection!
press the switch. There's only one key that can unlock the mystery of those words. Well,
Objection! Objection! Objection!
no, we do. No, you're right. Oh, so maybe Darian did do it? From the headset, y'all. Maybe? I don't know.
Objection!
It's for the magic trick. She was like, yeah, I heard it through the little window. I know why. Magic. Yeah, he just wants to know the truth. I mean, yeah, he definitely wants to win, but the main goal is the truth here. You know, like I guess I guess he's like a good guy that way. Y'all, we're so close. We're so close. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Objection!
She went down. Now she's crawling under the thing. And then up, and then that lands on her. See, I get it, because she was on her way in the tunnel, through the tunnel, and then the little window, which was actually a vent, but she doesn't know the word vent. This is a fun twist, eh? I know. He knows what a vent is. You see how she's wearing a brooch there? Now she's not wearing a brooch. Do your thing. Okay. You know, if I was a cartoon character, it'd be real bummer that I only ever had one outfit. Like, even if I had a bunch of different changes of clothes, most of the time I just have one outfit. That'd be a bummer. Although, that said, I wear this thing like every day. So, maybe I am a cartoon character. Okay. That's your testimony. Of course.
Hold it!
Do you remember? She was wearing it. Yep, yep. Oh, I'm supposed to say the like and subscribe thing. So, like and subscribe. I'm Maiamama. This is Makeup Monday. I already put on my makeup, and so now we're playing Apollo Justice. Boom. See it? You see it? She's wearing the brooch. Boom. Yeah. Whoa, what? He's always like, oh, yeah, I already knew that. Did you, Claudia Gavin? Ugh, he's such a Gavin. I'm kidding. I don't know what a Gavin is. But maybe that's him. Maybe he's a Gavin. Let me know if you know a Gavin. Yeah, he said he did a glamour or whatever. Oh, yeah. She just remembered something. Guys, she just remembered something. Oh, she only sang pleasure once. Turnabout. Because everything's called Turnabout. This is Turnabout Serenade. That's such a weird... Yeah, you have no proof she's lying. Yeah, daring crescend. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Darian Crescend, get ready for justice, because his name is Apollo Justice. Yeah. Oh my. Alright, so we have... It looks like, oh, it's gonna be a lot, y'all. And it's after 3, and I've been here since noon, right? So... I think I should probably call it now. Let's save, though. It's always important to save, right? Save, save, save. Let's just save again, because save, right? Let's go back. We're going to return to the games menu. So it looks like... So this was episode 1. Phoenix Wright got accused of Moida. That's him now. And then episode 2, there's a very bizarre situation with a missing cart and a body discovered in a park, and a con woman and all sorts of stuff. And now we're in the Turnabout Serenade, which is this one here. So, yeah, I love courtroom drama. Because in courtroom dramas, there are rules. You know? There's rules. And I like that. In the real justice system, there are also rules. But I don't know how often they're really, you know, actually followed, right? Right. I think so. Hi, it's me. We're gonna, I'm gonna exit the game real quick. And then I'm gonna turn the music back on so I can keep saying all the things that I was saying. But you know, I don't like silence because it bugs me. It just bothers me. Anyway, here's my makeup look if anybody missed that. It's fun and pink. My rosy cheeks. My mouth hurts. Because I had a dental surgery and stuff. And, but this was fun. 3 hours. That's really good. Like, that's really good. I'm proud of me. All right. Let me do the thing real quick. Hold on. Let me just, boop. There we go. That's off. Hey, if you don't mind, stay until the end and listen to all the things I'm going to talk about. Things like, thank you so much for joining us. Makeup Monday is a Calling Up Justice production. I am your host, Maiamama. For more information on me and all the different types of stuff I do and my stream schedule and all of that, you can check out the links in the show notes on YouTube, and you can check out the links in the chat on Twitch. That's linktree/Maiamama. Special thanks to executive producer Claudia Alick. For more information on Claudia and Calling Up Justice, check out the link in the chat and the show notes. That's linktree.com/callingupjustice. And if you're interested in checking out what Calling Up Justice is doing, if you want to join us, if you are interested in audiencing and attending our events, come and do that. We have accessible virtual Pride coming up, and I can't wait to see you all. We also have a Juneteenth celebration. I am the digital producer for the Rescue Trial, which is a play by Letitia Jones. So make sure you go to the Calling Up Justice website. Find out all that information. We did it. I haven't streamed in a long time. I feel like I think I made up for all that time. Okay, anyway, I love you. Bye-bye.